No footage today, but I got a funny story for you. And maybe a story kind of funny, kind of encouraging, I guess. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Cleaning Green Lawn Service. Beautiful, dark South Georgia. 5:48 in the morning. Yeah, man. We like to get with it early. Well, we don't like to, but we need to. Maybe I should say it that way. So, anyway, headed over here. See if I can find my little black snake out here this morning, make me hurt myself. Got about a 4-foot rat snake out here. Corns, well, whatever you want to call it. He come out from under the trailer the other day. I wasn't expecting it. He almost made me kill him. That's what he almost did. I don't want to get rid of no, I hate to say a good snake because I don't like any kind of snake, but he might be beneficial for me, we'll put it that way. So anyway, I need to get some water in the cooler and get on the road, man. All right, YouTube posse, it is 3:05. We are done. We got done at like 2:30. I had to go quote another property. Yeah, I know. No footage today, but I got a funny story for you. And maybe a story kind of funny, kind of encouraging, I guess. So, one little small property we do has got a magnolia tree on the property line. And year before last, an elderly gentleman came out all bowed up, man. I mean, just, he come out talking about we were blowing these magnolia leaves in his yard. And I said, no, sir. I said, I put the chute blocker down and went away from your yard and chopped them up. Now, if the wind's blowing a little bit, you know, I mean, the leaves blow all over the place. And unfortunately, there's magnolia trees right on the property line. And it fills up the street. It fills up my customer's yard and the neighbor beside her, okay? And, you know, so the wife comes out. There's actually two separate occasions. One time the guy come out. Well, first of all, let me back up. His wife came out one day, and I mean, she was cussing and throwing a fit and wanted me to get them leaves off her yard. And I told her, I said, ma'am, nobody's paying me to get them leaves off your yard. I can't help where the tree's at, okay? And you know, the way she approached me, you know, that didn't help the situation. So I said, she said, well, I'm gonna blow all them, you know, just fill in your own words there, I reckon. Hopefully you don't even use them words. But back in her yard, I said, ma'am, you can do whatever you want, you know. So then she changed her tune a little bit and she said, well, how much would you charge me to chop them up in my front yard? I said, ma'am, I said, do you have a lawn care provider? She says, I do. I said, okay. I said, what I would recommend is if you call him and see if he could come out and chop them up for you. I said, and the reason is, I said, I don't want another lawn care guy to come by here and me over here cutting his yard. You know, I mean, I just didn't feel like, you know, I listen, if I ride by and somebody's cutting one of my properties, I'm probably just gonna let them go. Another lawn care person, you know, not knowing, I mean, so I just told her, I said, no, ma'am, because she wanted to pay me. I said, no, ma'am, I'm not doing it. And so anyway, she went on back in the house. And then a couple of months later, Z-Man was over there cutting. And the guy come out to him, and Z-Man just kept on going, I think. And then he came to me and said that guy just blew leaves all in his yard. I said, no, sir. I said, I'm the one cut that. He said, no, it's that guy. I said, sir, he wasn't even over there. He's cutting the backyard. And I mean, he just, I mean, he was angry, and it aggravated me. So I tell you what, mister, I'm gonna make a couple of passes over here and get rid of these leaves. Won't you just go back in the house? And so I did. And you know, Z-Man told me, said, hey, he come around. I said, I know you didn't do nothing. I said, I'm the one cut down the side, and I didn't do anything. Well, that's been over a year ago. No more problems. In fact, I thought maybe they had moved. He comes out today, and he's standing there, and he's got this look on his face. And so I turned my headphones off, and he acts like he's aggravated because I run up close to him with the blades on the mower. I mean, I'm going, oh boy, here we go. So shut the blades off, shut the mower off, shut the headphones off. So yes, sir. He says, is there any way you can just make 2 extra passes right there and chop them leaves, blow them back in her yard? And it was a lot of leaves. I mean, like this time it was a lot of leaves. And I thought, I ain't fixing to fight with this dude, you know. Now, I don't owe him anything. And some people say, well, you shouldn't have done it. I said, yes, sir. I said, there ain't no problem. I said, that's your yard, though. And you want me to make 2 passes on it. It was still going to leave leaves out front, but it was going to get where like a lot of leaves were. He said, yeah. He said, I said, okay. He said, what would you charge me just to cut my yard? I said, well, don't you have a lawn care provider? He said, yeah, he's a jerk. And I said, okay. Now you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with that. One of my pet peeves, if you will, in ministry, if I get to talking to a church about coming to be their pastor, like the last church I was at, not a single person said anything bad about their previous pastor. And see, to me that means a lot, because a wise guy once told me, he said, whatever they say about their previous pastor, they'll say about you in 6 months. So when I say that the guy said this guy's a jerk, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Now, I do think I know who he's talking about, and if he acts in person like he does on social media, then there could be some truth to it. But anyway, I was like, I said, well, this is what I'm charging for, you know, properties in this neighborhood or whatever. I said, but I'll take a look at it for you and just let you know, if that's going to be a good price or whatever. Now, I haven't messaged him back, but he got my phone number right there and text me so I, know his name and all that. So I say all that to say this. An enemy might have become a friend. So I got to talking to him, and they're from up north. And I said, well, what'd you do for a living? I called his name. I'm not going to say his name on here, but I said, what, Mr. So-and-so, what'd you do for a living? He said, martial arts. I said, man, yeah, I'll get over there and get them leaves up right now. He just laughed. He said, I can't hardly pick my feet up to walk now. But I thought, now this old guy bowing up to me and I'm getting aggravated with him. He'd be done a roundhouse on me, man. Knock me out. I think I can outrun him though. So, anyway, I don't know if y'all be able to see this. Here's the goats out there. I left them out all day today. I really don't think they'll get out of there. Be more worried about something getting in there. But maybe there's enough of them they can fight it. I don't know. So, anyway, I haven't sent him a quote, and I'm kind of debating on whether to do it or not. I may just wait and see if he says anything else about it. I mean, you hate to not take bid, because it's next door to one I cut, and that'd be 5 on that street. They're half-acre yards, but it'd be 5 of them. We used to have 1. But I don't know. I mean, he asked for the quote, so I guess it wouldn't be nothing wrong giving it to him. And you know, it may be I may be charging more than the other guy does, but you know, if the guy's a jerk, he might not want to. He might be willing to pay a little more. Old Titan, boy. Old Titan's been getting some rest lately. But anyway, you know, I just thought I'd share that. So, and I guess in sharing that, to say this, you know, we talk about, I don't really use this terminology, but everybody talks about Karens, you know, don't be a Karen. You know, so everybody that's like that blows their top every once in a while, you know, don't let one moment define somebody. Don't let one moment define you, you know. I could have, you know, that guy had come out and got mad twice with me because of my customer's tree, right? That got nothing to do with me, you know, and I could have acted a fool with him, and then we could have had this tense relationship, but I was respectful to him, and you know, I respectfully one time told him, no, I'm not going to do that. And then one time I respectfully, even though I was aggravated with him, I respectfully told him that, okay, look, just go inside, I'll take care of it, you know. So, you know, treat people with respect, treat them with kindness. If you get mad at them, it ain't gonna do it. I mean, you might feel better about it for a minute, but that ain't gonna accomplish nothing, you know. You mad, they mad. It doesn't really cost anything to be kind, other than sometimes to swallow a little bit of pride. And swallowing your pride, getting rid of it, is a good thing. So I could get some Bible passages for that, you know, but y'all didn't come here for no sermon. So anyway, 3:15, I'm at the house. I got to get, so it's Tuesday here. I guess y'all will get this Wednesday. I don't know. I done got behind on my videos. So in fact, the reason I didn't get a video yesterday is because of this cord was in my truck, and I was like, man, I ain't going back down there to get that. Now you know how much I think of y'all, right? But anyway, I gotta get the house cleaned up and go to the branch. I got a deacons meeting tonight, so got to go over there and hang out with them. Thought I had a check in here somewhere. Anyway, let me get down and get off this thing. Y'all don't want to see me digging through my glove box. Y'all see them $20 bills in there. Somebody be trying to come to my house. So, hey, appreciate y'all watching. I hope that little story was an encouragement for somebody. And my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.